Alright, let's start a story on this imperfect board. Why is it imperfect? Do you know why is it imperfect? Because there's no paint. They are all patches on this. So I'm going to make something useful out of it. Alright? Alright. Once upon a time, there lives a rainbow fish. I'm going to draw a rainbow fish. Colorful fins. There were some sparkling fins. Scales. Alright? There are some sparkling scales. There are teeny tiny one. There are huge, big scales all around its body. And that's the reason it is a special fish. In this ocean, this is a special fish. And there were some small fishes here. Alright, so they don't have some sparkles on it. So one of the fish one day went to the rainbow fish and asked, you have nice sparkle scales on it. Can you please give me one scale to me? So what does the rainbow fish says? Oh no, I'm not going to give you. If I give you, what is the special to me? I'm not going to give you anything. I am happy with what I have. I'm not going to give. So the small fish got upset and sad and it swims away in the ocean and it goes and tells to the other friends saying that that rainbow fish is not giving me any scales. It has nice sparkle scales on it, but it is not giving me. We are so upset. So all the fishes thought this fish is not going to give and there were no friends for rainbow fish. Now the rainbow fish was so upset and it goes to the starfish. Do you know the starfish?
Yeah.
There's a starfish in the ocean. There's a starfish and the rainbow fish goes to the starfish and says, can you please tell me why I don't have any friends? So the starfish says, it's not me who can tell your answers. You better go to a wise octopus who lives in a small rock cave. So the rainbow fish decides to go and find the octopus. It swims and it goes to the rock and there lives an octopus with its tentacles. What are these? It has two big eyes. The rainbow fish goes to the octopus and finds out where is this octopus. It goes and sees, but this rocky cave is very dark. It's not able to see. But he saw these sparkling eyes and he says, "Oh, wise octopus," he calls. Then the wise octopus says, "Rainbow fish, I'm waiting for you. Where were you?" And not having any friend because it's not sharing its scales to anybody. He has some sparkle scales, right? So he is not sharing those sparkle scales. So you don't have any friends, the octopus says. Then the rainbow fish says that I have the sparkle fish and I sparkle the scales and I am the special one. How can I give? I will not be happy if I give it to anybody. So the octopus says, you give your scales to any of your fish friends, they will be happy and you will also be happy. But the rainbow fish swims, he listens and he swims away into the ocean. The next day again, a teeny tiny another fish sees the rainbow fish and asks for the scales. So he asks for the scales and the rainbow fish says, this fish is a teeny tiny and I'm going to give my teeny tiny scale. And he takes away one of his scale and he gives to this teeny tiny fish. And this teeny tiny fish was so happy and he goes to the rest of his fishes friends and he says, do you know there's a rainbow fish who gives his scales to us and makes us happy. Yeah, it fell. Okay, it makes us happy. All the other fishes also go and they also ask the rainbow fish to give the scales. So the rainbow fish peels off his scales and gives to each and every fish who asks for it. The other fish is there, that fish asks and he gives that one also to the other. And there is another big fish here. He asks for it and he also gets one scale. And there were no scales left with the... Okay, it's okay. And there were no scales left for the rainbow fish. But still the rainbow fish was so happy because all the other fish started to make friendship with the rainbow fish. And the rainbow fish was so happy and says, I have so many other friends because I started to share my scales. Now as the rainbow fish, we should also share our talents, our gifts to others.